Some nice long trades today, some losing trades on the short side. Going to go over all the trades. One of my third favorite system is probably Tick Count Trend 2. And so it went through a recent losing streak. Here is the trade today, the last couple of trades. It's a very nice way of buying dips, and it does best when VIX is low like it is now. And so this market just is in that mode where it's not going to go down. You know, it pulls back, but it's just, you know, it's strong. The fast trends are to the upside, and so this strategy takes advantage of low VIX trades. It even takes short trades, but it does best on the long side. Here's a performance summary with slippage and commission. I want to show you the equity curve. So it's a choppy equity curve with slippage and commission, and you see the points to get in on this are at these V points right here. These were times to start trading. You see a V point right there, a V point right there, then uptrend in the equity curve. There's a V point right there, uptrend in the equity curve. V point right there, uptrend in the equity curve. Here's a V point right here, and the uptrend has started. No guarantee that future performance will match past performance, so it could go lower again, but I like this type of strategy for this type of market. Cobra 3 and NightTrader have not traded lately. Those are my two favorite strategies. This is my third, and so you could see the performance here, what I'm talking about. It pulled back, and then it went up. Similar pullback. And so, you know, it goes with volatility. Low volatility, you need a tick count trend strategy like this. And so this strategy did well. The 5-minute and 1-minute both grabbed about 20 points on the Emini S&P. Love to buy pullbacks in low VIX markets, and this strategy has a way of doing that. And so you can see here plus 987.50 on Tick Count Trend 2 1 minute, and plus 1,000 on Tick Count Trend 2 5 minute, getting in near the lows. And a lot of times when you're discretionary trading, you try to pick these turning points. But when you trade a system, a low frequency system, you deal with all the ups and downs and then take them as they come. And you can see yesterday's trade looked a little bit choppy at the end of the day. It rallied. Today's trade choppy. If you're a discretionary trader, you might try to exit here if you're trailing it, or one of these low points, and then miss this surge. And Tick Count Trend did a great job of staying with the trade. SR CounterTrend, we had 4 SR CounterTrend trades today on the long side. So we're going to take a look at all the winners first. SR CounterTrend II captured this long trade plus 550 on the Emini S&P, and then SR CounterTrend II V2 1 minute captured 10 points plus 475 on the 1 minute chart. Same thing on the 5 minute chart, plus 10 points. And then same thing on the 15-minute chart, plus 10 points. And so SR CounterTrend 2 is grabbing those pullbacks now. We're definitely in an uptrend. And so no NQ SR CounterTrend trades today. Let's look at, let's see what else traded today. Active Trader 2019 was in on the short side, minus 837.50. So that was a losing trade. Hard to short this market, but it provides us with balance. Around plus 600 a day on all the trades. Mirror. You know, we talked about, you know, strategies like Mirror and QS3, and they mean revert at the open, but we get these gap down, and there's just this flush in the direction. It's hard to get any instant mean reversion at the open right now, and so we keep it because that, to us, that's a short-term deviation in what a normal pattern would be. And we saw that QS3 did not trade today, but it did trade this month, and it had a rough August. In its first trade back in September, it did well, and so there was some mean reversion, mean reversion coming back at the open. Adaptive moving average going through some chop. Here the last couple of trades, it took some long trades, and then this long trade was a loser. This short trade was a loser. Hard to short a gap down that continues, because oftentimes you have these gap down, continue at the open, and then reverse, and that's another deviation of a pattern that is more recent and more current. Gap continuation. This didn't really trade today. You see the minus 25. It's plotting the slippage and commission from yesterday because it has an end of day exit. I need to fix that so the plot doesn't show up. But this did not trade today. And we have stock index swing. It took a short trade once again. along with active trader, and it got stopped out on the NQ minus 1,025. And so hard to short this market, a tricky market to trade. Buying the dip seems to be coming into mode, and the trend seems pretty strong here. We'll see. Anything can change. We had some mean reversion. We talked about how the market could roll over, and you see it. This was last Wednesday night's gap, and you see it trying to fill that gap. It didn't quite fill that gap, and so it's very tightly wound to the upside. What else traded today? 60-minute breakout. It had two winners, this loser, and it got long here at the close. Huge rally at the end of the day. Very strong market to. It's hard to short for sure. So working the long side. Most of our strategies took long trades though, so that's good. We have the diversity of strategies. Active Trader 2019 and stock index swing. Those did minus 1,800 on the short side. Adaptive moving average another minus 900. But overall, it was about plus 600 today on the stock index swing for the E-minis, and about, I guess, plus 60 per contract on the micros. So that is the update on today. Pretty active day with all the SR CounterTrends going off. And so overall profitable day. Yesterday was about minus 500. So about break even on the week. Pretty choppy week so far. So, favoring the long side. Like the fact that the SR CounterTrends are buying the dips. And so we will see how the rest of the week turns out. Looking for anything to happen in this news-driven market.